What's up? We are back to some mic'd up golf. I'm gonna try and walk you through what I'm thinking as I'm thinking about it. First hole here, water on the right, not warmed up at all. There's an 80% chance we just bail out into the left woods, but we're gonna try and keep something on the left side. If it fades back, that's great. If not, so be it. But yeah, happy to get the mic back in action. I know you guys like to hear what I'm thinking as I'm thinking about it. Try and keep the cuss words to a minimum after a bad shot, but no promises. You might hear a few bleeps. Alright, just as we predicted, it's up the left, but it is not fading. Maybe drawing, if anything. Alright, we've been there a million times. Punch out of the woods. Try and scrap a par together. Alright, so got a good break, no woods. Goal here is keep it just on the edge of these trees, but not into that bunker on the right that you see there. Just try and give ourselves a putt. We're about $110 out. Just a gap wedge in hand trying to chip it. And we did exactly what we didn't want to do. I think we chipped it into the bunker. Yes, sir, folks. We chipped it into the bunker. Exactly what I said we weren't supposed to do. Alright. Well, we made the mistake of going in the sand. For a good lie here, everything runs away from me. It's just kind of a chunk it out and let it run down this hill situation. That should be good. Set, set. Are these greens not punched? Hey, are the real greens not punched? Oh. Good bunker shot to here. Let's just try and finish up for par. Don't let me get hot. Don't let me get hot. Good par in the first hole with the sand save. This is a tight driving hole. Just going to try and start something at that lady in pink down there and drop back. Can't really go right. Left is blocked off too, but right is just hazard. Oh, that's perfect. Right down the middle, boys. Love that. Love that. 172. We're in an old divot, so we're going to club up and try and dig it out. I don't know if you can see, boys, so the course is absolutely pure right now. Nice and green. This has to squirt a little right out of this divot, I think. Yeah, that's what sitting in the divot will do. Alright, up and down for par. We got a tough chip to a tough lag location. It's kind of sitting on a ridge between a back and a front. Gotta get it over that ridge, at least give ourselves a putt up the hill. At the very least, gotta carry that ridge. Not carry, but run it up. Alright, chipped it past the hill. Should be putting like 10 feet coming up. Not mad at all with that. And clean up for par. This should fall just a little bit off to our right. And I'll play it like left edge up the hill. I pushed it. That was the worst stroke I've ever made in my life. It's a bogey. Alright. Tough bogey on the last, but they're going to happen, especially on a tough hole like that. Got about 200 yards long par 3. Pin's tucked on the right, so we're just going to try and play it out to the center. If it fades off, it fades off. I got 4 iron in hand. Wind's heavily into us, so honestly it might not get there. But we're going to give it an aggressive swing. Oh, fell into it again. I got to stop doing that. Slicing off into the right trees. Sit. Come out. Come out. Alright, came out by the cart path. I'm falling into every shot. I got to stay back with my heels and rotate with my hips. Alright, pressure makes diamonds. I like pressure.
It's okay, pressure makes diamonds! And I love pressure!
Tough lie, tough shot. Let's make do. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. Alright, we got kicked down by a tree. That's alright. Alright. Tough deflection off the tree. Let's try and chip in for a par here, folks. Oh, so long. Completely forgot that ever happened. Bang. Back-to-back bogeys. Nothing detrimental. Just gonna keep playing my game. We got a par 5 here. This is just a 3-wood. It's a 3-shot hole. Probably a 3-wood 7-iron and like a 9-iron. But we'll see how we go. Just trying to put it down there straight. Just so you guys can see that. Little pole stinger cut. Not what we intended, but you know, we don't complain about shots fine in the middle of the fairway. So just as we said in the last clip, 7-iron in hand. Really don't even need to hit it full. Just kind of bunt something down there. Gives ourselves a layup. There's a hazard short of the green. Anything before that, then we got to go over towards the green. Yeah, should be all right. It's a little farther right than we wanted, but should be far enough back. Yeah, should be just fine. Buck 33 up the hill into the wind. Just gonna hit a pitching wedge. Try and catch it solid. Anywhere on the green's a good shot. It's a really tough green to get into here. Sit. Scully, but it might work. I think that's gonna work. Appreciate it, Kyle. Kyle says it's good. All right, got a good look at birdie here. It's gonna be quick down this hill. It should trickle just a little right on us at the end. Just trying to pace it down there. Let's go. Needed that. Needed that bad. Big birdie on the last. Another par 5 here. Just going to try and hit it. I mean, it's fairly open tee shot. Just try and give ourselves another birdie chance. I'm trying to start it up the right and drop back for anyone who's keeping track of the shots I'm trying to hit. Oh, I cut it off the right. That's fine though. Par 5. No worries. I think that calls for driver off the deck here. We kind of have a shitty lie though, so it's really not the best situation. As you can see, we're kind of in a war zone. But I think I can get this up and cutting. Might be perfect, folks. Spot. Pins on the back flag, so the goal is to carry anything past 90 yards here. Just want to get to the back tier. Should be good. Get up. Just a bit. Perfect. Pin high. Can we get a shot tracer on that divot? Goes up with another good look for birdie. It's going to swing a lot here. Got to play it out to the left. Can't really get too aggressive. Usually. Disappointing par from that birdie putt, but never mad at par. Par in the last hole. We are 1 over through 5 holes. It's not ever bad, especially at this course. Probably one of the toughest in the area. Long par 4 here, but big fairway. Just got to find it. Give yourself a chance to get on the green and make par and move on. And folks, we have done just that. That's a club tour worthy. Stripe that down the middle. Oh yeah, that is great. I don't toot my own horn often, but I love that. Middle of the fairway, I don't know if it does any justice, but this is, course is green right now. He's got a 9-iron. He's got a nice controlled swing. Try and keep it left of that bunker, left of the flag. It's a little right of the flag, but as long as it's a good distance, we should be there. All right. Yeah, we're going to have a nice birdie putt there. Decent look at birdie after a decent iron shot. Let's try and cozy it down there, a little right to left. Thinking maybe ball, maybe 2 out. Stay up. Ooh. Wow, that snapped a lot. Alright, buck 47, a little down the hill. This is going to be the same type of 9-iron we just chipped on the last hole. Just try and hit a nice little controlled draw right at that flag there. Alright, let's get out of the way. It's right at it, folks. Be a good number. Oh, we went over the green. Huh. A little too much club. That's surprising. Hit that great. I don't know if you can see me behind the flag right now, but have a pretty impossible chip on a really bad lie. Gotta just try and carry something into the fringe and hopefully it trickles out. Gonna try and go up with it a little bit. Big hop. All in all, from where it was, that's not bad at all.
On you, middle left.
Okay. Alright, just try and make a great up and down. Pushed middle right. Extremely disappointing bogey on that par 3, the shortest and easiest hole in the course. Hit a really good shot off the tee, just flew it along with the wind. Haven't done that in a long time, but can't be too mad. This is a hard dogleg right. Just gonna try and keep something up the right side because left is woods. Try and give ourselves a look around the corner. And we hooked it into the left woods, folks. We are going to be taking a drop. Sit. Oh, there's going to be some hope for us. Could be right on the edge. That was the worst swing of the day. $170. Pin is over that bunker, tucked on the right. We're not even going to try that. We're just going to try and play to the center of the green. Just happy my drive didn't go in the woods. Oh, we're going to the left side of the green. That's fine. It's not a bad chip. All right, we're in the fringe, I think. We're going to have an option to putt or chip. Left to right. Over a hill, down a hill. Just really got to try and find a good pace. Try and put something within 5 feet on the other side and give ourselves a putt. I don't think that's hard enough. This is a really good line, folks. I just left it on the hill. Can't do that. Actually, I don't. It's a tough putt. Gotta two-putt this. Needed it. Kept trickling, baby. You could read the logo before it went in. Fairly short. Just gonna try and draw something off the cart path on the right. Bring it back to the fairway. Oh, we went way right. Sit. We are behind a tree, but we kind of have a shot. The only issue is if I follow through too much, we're breaking our club. So I'm going to try and abbreviate this here. Just a high abbreviated 7. Tough to be confident. All right, we're fine in the fairway down there. This is where our punch-out came to rest. Pretty straightforward up and down. I don't know if you can see Kyle's ball on the green, but we're kind of just trying to carry that. And it should check up and release out to the flag. That should be good, folks. Oh, too much carry. Too much carry, about 7 feet by. This is to shoot a 38 2 par in the front. So it's just outside the right edge. Just get it started out there, let it trickle back. That hurts. That's a lot of lip. Alright, coming off a 39 on the front. A couple disappointing shots. I was just looking through the stats. We only hit 3 greens, which is far below where we need to be. So, making the bold statement now. We're gonna try and go 2 under on the back. Shoot a 33. All right, low stinger right up the fairway. Don't know if you can see that. We're in golden shape. Tee didn't even get touched. All right, 92 yards downwind. Really tough green to hit into here. Big slope at about 90 yards, killing everything. So we're just trying to carry it past that. Get it to sit soft downwind somehow. It's got to go. I don't think that's 92 yards. Oh. Oh, my God. Well, folks, that went from probably rolling right by the hole to rolling almost off the green. All right, boys. Well, looked like a great wedge shot. Probably didn't have a lot of spin on it because we're about 20, 25 feet by. Right to left. Just going to try and swing it out there. Get it close. Make a par. Hammered it. It's got to snap. It's got to snap. I guess I didn't hammer it that much. I just played it too hard. I mean, too high. Dogleg right here. This one we're just trying to hit straight and give ourselves a look around the trees. Wind's going left to right, so it's going to draw it against the wind, I guess. Let's see. Actually, you can try and keep it flighted a little bit into the wind. I'm going to keep it low. Oh, I don't know if you boys can see that, but that's a beautiful bullet down the middle. It's not far, but it's the fairway finder. It's the into the wind fairway finder. We like that. Little downhill line in the fairway, a little left to right wind. Glare is right into my eyes off my club face. Should fall off just a little right on me. Oh, it's falling off too hard right. I can't see it, but I can just feel it. Yeah, bad hop and spin. That's going to be 25 feet right, but it's not terrible. Luckily, my divot sat right here. Look at that. Divot's just sticking to the club today. Just try and cozy it up, make par, and keep moving. Should move a little to my right. Alright. That's a good par. That's inside the basket. Go ahead and tap that in. There we go. It was a shitty putt, but I still made it. And there is water all the way to the green until about $1.75 to carry. But even if you carry that, it's going to roll back into it. So you really got to carry it onto the green, the full 180. Into the wind here, so I got 6. Ball's not really flying. It kind of got a little cold and windy, even though it doesn't look like it. This should draw back off the right side of the green. It's flat over there anyways. We don't mind putting if it doesn't draw back. Oh, it's really thin. That's got to go. Go, 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 go. Please get up. I don't know if you can see me or not. Let's see what we got. A little deep and a little right. It's not terrible. Mediocre chip off a tough stance. Should break. Oh, it's dead center cup. I mean, short par 4. Kind of a weird one. There are some bunkers to carry that take like 240 to get over from here. It's straight back into the wind, which it just flipped on me. It was downwind. Now I'm a little worried. I think I might aim a little bit left towards that big tree and just kind of bail out. I hit a huge fade. Distance is not a problem there. Oh, I hit it so far I caught a tree up there. It's kicked right down though, we're fine. We got a pretty fortunate break. If I didn't hit these trees and come straight down, I would probably be in those bunkers. I hit a really good drive, unexpectedly. So now we just got to chip it over the bunkers, try and let it run out and give ourselves a birdie putt. 70 yards here. Oh, it's got to go. Get a big hop. Alright, I mean, 18 feet below the hill, that's really not what we wanted, but it's not going to hurt. Alright, got like 20 feet up the hill. Another one of those, you're just trying to cozy it up there, but you can get a little aggressive with this. Fade back right. Alright, well, Wes says it's more like a 25 footer. Alright, there we go. We are 1 over on the back 9. We got our first and only par 5 of the back 9 here. It's a short par 5, but I don't know if you can see there's hazard that I have to carry. That goes till about 240 yards from back here on the back tees. Got to make a good drive. If I make a good drive, we can possibly get there in 2 here. Let's just try and do the same thing we did in the last hole. I ripped that one. High cut. It's not going to hurt me. Alright, kicked right down into the fairway. I mean, should be just a layup. It's a par 5. Alright, this is where we ended up with a little shitty lie. Kind of tougher grass behind the ball, but there's a, we're 250 away. I'm just laying up, so as I'm saying. Laying up, trying to hit it about 175 yards down there in the middle. Give ourselves a wedge in. Get over the hazard on the next one. Should be perfect. Just a little bunt. Nice. Oh, big hop, but that's going to be fine. Got about 100 yards after the layup. I could force the 60 in there, especially since it's really sitting up, but we're just going to chip a 54. Just try and keep it nice and controlled. Hopefully give ourselves a birdie look. I mean, this is one of the better opportunities we're going to have here. Oh, that's a number, folks. That could be really good. I think I like that. Spin. Oh, it didn't have any spin. All right. Well, we're about to trickle it down there. That was probably the line, just a little short on it. All right. Thank you.
Don't give J-Bob goods.
Yeah.
Give J-Bob goods. No goods for J-Bob.
This is a tough par 4 here. There's hazard all the way up the left. Nowhere to go right. And it's a long one. Just unfortunately due to the way the hole goes, I have to hit a 3-wood. I'm not a long hitter, so it puts me at a disadvantage, but the goal is to just draw one off the right with this thing. Oh, I hit a fade. It's going to be fine. It's going to be up in the rough on the right side, I think. Alright, nothing we can't handle from there. Probably about 200, 205 out in the rough. Not bad. After a mediocre tee shot, we are 215 yards away to a tough flag. I just have 4-iron, which usually goes about like 200, 205 for me, honestly. Either hoping I really catch it well, or if it's just short, short's fine. Long's not really great here. Let's try and get some compression. Oh, I compressed the shit out of it, but way right. It's going to be fine, but that's just so far right. Wow, I hit that well. Alright. Alright, a pretty mediocre second shot from 215, to be honest, but up and down for par here. Hopefully this is a really tough chip. There's a lot of, the camera probably doesn't show, but there's a lot of moving ridges here. Just going to try and ride it up the ridge just to the left of the flag and let it ride back up. Got to carry it a couple onto the green, I think. Oh, I like that. Go! Alright. It's not terrible. We're going to have about 5-6 feet. Okay, alright. We have this putt here for the win of the hole. Let's see what Wes here. He just tossed your putter cover behind you, by the way. See if we can roll this in. Big win of the hole. Big par on a tough hole. Big win. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got a $135 to a kind of a tucked right hole location, but if you try and go left to bail out, you're on another ridge, on another platform, so you don't really want to be there. Really just going to try and hit one right at... Oop, that's one. Who's going to tell me that in the comments? That's one. Really just trying to go right at it. $131 into the wind. Just going to hit a pitching wedge. Boys, if that's a number, that could be in the hole. Go in. Alright, a little deep with the flag, 10-15 foot putt. Not mad at all. It was a really good shot. Alright, well, we landed right next to it, but it bounced a little long. Gonna have to play this one a little far right. Let it come back down the hill. I like it. Sink it to win the hole. Ooh, whoa. No, that's not a good putt at all. That's really poor, Wes. Good. Am I on your line? No, it's just out of it. That was terrible. Oh, that was a terribly disappointing bogey on the last hole. Terribly disappointing 3-putt. That's alright. We put it behind us. We are 5 over on the day. It's not terrible. We're on the 17th tee box. Just going to try and take it a little right of the cart path in those trees, and if it kind of draw it towards it a little bit. Big dog leg left, but out of bounds left of that cart path. We got to avoid out of bounds at all costs. There's probably a 20-mile-an-hour breeze into me, so anything I do is going to be exaggerated with the spin. That was ripped right over the tree. Wow. That was absolutely perfect and way more aggressive than I wanted to be, and I was trying to be, but we'll take that sometimes. Alright, well, we found it. We're inbounds, 115 yards. Just going to try and chip something onto the green. There's a front ridge and a back ridge. Anywhere on the front ridge is good here. Just a little chippy gap wedge. Could be good. Sit. Sit, sit, sit. That's deep. Alright, we are a country mile away. Just off the green. Well, I guess I'm technically on it, but I'm not going to mark it. Just going to try and hammer it up the hill. Should break heavy back. It's going to be to your right, to my left. Oh my god, look at that break. Holy shit. It's not terrible, but that broke a lot. Oh, I'm so bad at putting.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Alright, well, if you've learned one thing from this video, it's that I absolutely suck at putting. I just back-to-back 3 putts on easy. Pretty easy 2 putts. Yeah, we are now, I think, 6 over on the round. Still going to break 80, but I'm laying up here. This is a sharp dog leg right. There's a little hazard that cuts us off, so I'm just trying to hit this like 220 yards out down the middle. Kind of disappointed after that last hole, but got to stay with it for one more. Oh, the shot trace on that's going to be nice. That was pretty. All right, 160 yards. Last approach of the day. Let's try and hit a good ball. Alright, right into the middle of the green where we were aiming. Pretty safe shot. Yeah. That's right where we were aiming. Can't do nothing about that. Alright. Downhill, 30 feet for the last birdie of the day. Let's make it. Oh, complete misread. Thought that was going to be right to left. It's a little dark out, folks. That's my excuse. Alright, we made the par. That's a good finish for the round. Sir, always pleasure. Wes,
Boys.
good stuff. Good stuff. Appreciate it.
Every time, boys.